morning, guys. If you could please share and repost this video, it would mean a lot as it needs to be talked about. This individual decided that he was going to go up to some of my very good friends at UCF's campus while they were creating a memorial for victims of October 7th and threatened to kill them because of it. Let me show you exactly what they were doing. They were taking 1,400 little Israeli flags and planting them in the ground in the shape of a Star of David as a way to honor all 1,400 victims that died that day. Now, they were not talking to anybody, they were not bothering anybody, and they had the school's permission to do this. That individual that I showed you before, C, came up screaming at them, at which point one of my friends told him, look, we can have a civil conversation, but if you can't keep it civil, I suggest you keep walking. And he did. He left. Then he decided a few minutes later to come back to them, restarting the argument, and told them that if you are still here by the time I get back from the gym, I'm going to shoot this up. At that point in time, obviously, my friends reported it to the police. The police went and asked him about it, and he admitted to saying this. At that point in time, he was arrested, and he tried to justify his actions by saying, well, I'm Palestinian, so I'm going to be emotional about this. Please keep in mind, one of the people that he threatened is an Israeli exchange student and quite literally has loved ones who are actively fighting in Gaza as a result of this, lost people actively on October 7th, and yet he doesn't go around threatening to unalive the Palestinians on campus who are constantly not only doing things like this, but holding up banners that quite literally try to justify Hamas. And yet not a single one of us have ever said a word to them. We walk past them. At most, they get an eye roll because of their disgusting rhetoric towards Israelis. They actively try to dehumanize them on our campus all the time, and nothing's done about it. We've told the school so many times they don't care. They don't care to protect Jewish or Israeli students, and it's clear. So he was arrested at this point in time, and we decided to do some investigating, and it is clear the apple does not fall far from the tree. What I am showing you is this person's mother changing their profile picture to the Palestinian icon on October 7th, celebrating this attack. And this is this individual's mother. Like I said, she currently works as a physical therapist at Mayo Clinic. If that's not the most terrifying thing you've ever heard, that this woman is actively providing health care to people, I don't know what to tell you. Here's another post of her making an anti-Semitic trope, trying to say that Jewish people who are in Congress have dual loyalty, which is ironic given the fact that people like Ilhan Omar literally put the Palestinian flag outside of their office. But I digress. The reason why I'm talking about this right now when it happened months ago is because the state attorney decided that they were going to drop the charges. And they decided to do this without consulting any of the victims. Why are they doing this? Because they said that he gave them the option to leave. He said, if you are not gone by the time I get back, I'll shoot it up, which somehow makes this not a violent anti-Semitic hate crime because he gave them the option that they could leave or die. Make it make sense. They do not care about protecting Jewish people in Orlando. They do not care about protecting Jewish people quite literally anywhere. When my friend went to testify against him at the student conduct hearing, the only question he was asked was, well, why were you there? That was it. They're clearly trying to victim blame. Now, like I said, keep in mind, we were allowed to be there. We had permission. My friend called victim services on campus to talk to them about it, and they hung up on him. Now, this is not the school's first time allowing raging anti-Semitism to go unchecked, and I'm going to make a different video about that very soon. But it is disgusting that they are letting this individual walk free merely because he said, hey, you guys don't have to die. You could also leave. He admitted to doing this to the cops. He's trying to paint himself as a victim because he had to see a different point of view, and it's absolutely disgusting that he's just going to get away with this.